Sitting on the front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good Friday morning to you, and welcome to the Front Porch. My name is Kenny Dean, and just tickled that you're with us. We're glad to have Kane Presley. Hopefully, maybe wrapping up this week. But he don't like getting up early, and we hope our buddy Ryan Fuller is getting over the old COVID-19. And let's go to the lines right now. If I can get all that black tape moved out of the way. Reverend Emerson Ware.
Yes, sir, Mr. Kennedy.
A good Friday morning to you, sir.
Well, likewise.
Busy weekend for you, I guess. Busy weekend for you, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Both my weekends are busy.
Perfect peace this coming Sunday morning. Tell us about what time your service starts.
Our Sunday school starts at 9:30. Our regular order of service starts at 10:30. And I try to have them out of there by noontime. If the amen's all right.
I hear you talking right there, but it's been a great week. It's always a fun time with you because we always get something out of your thoughtful days, and it's always I don't know. It's just I just appreciate you being with us.
Well, I just appreciate the invite and being with you. You know, you like to be with good folks.
You're right. Well, you're one of those good folks, and me and you both like to hang around good folks. So, speaking of good folks, and I want you to put your saying in there this morning too, because I put it down. This wise, I love it. We'll turn it over to you for the Front Porch thought of the day.
Our thought for this morning would be about seeking God first and always. Coming from Matthew chapter 6, we will commence our reading on this wise. When you pray, don't be like the hypocrite. They love to pray standing in the street corners and being seen by men, for they have that reward. But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, pray to your Father who sees secretly, but will reward you openly. You know, in football, there's a standard rule book, and everybody on the field must follow that rule book, the players and the officials. And in addition to the rule book, every team has their own playbook. The playbook is always consistent with the rule book, but it constantly shifts because the style, the methodology changes based on the team you're playing. I still stick to the rules of the game, but how I play Kenny's team may be different from how I play Scott's team. And God's word is his rule book, and the Holy Spirit is your playbook. And just like every coach has a different playbook, Kenny, God got a different playbook for every person's life. That's why you can't just lean on what your friends would do in your situation. God just might have a different play for you than he has for your friends. It's okay to listen to your friends and hear their advice, but always run it by the Holy Spirit. If the Holy Spirit confirms what they said to you and affirms it through the Word of God in your soul, then it's right for you. If he doesn't confirm that, then don't do it. The Holy Spirit can help you get through your turbulent times and lead you to a place of peace and rest. So we must rely on the Holy Spirit to lead us and guide us in the way that he should go, and not lean to our own understanding. But when we lean to our own understanding, we go in the wrong direction. We run the wrong play. God bless you guys, and God keep you is our prayer.
Well, and God bless you, and thank you, Reverend. And again, your thought for the day is when they touch so many lives. You know, I guess the way I look at it, if it touches one person's life, it's been worth it. It's been worth your time.
Yes, sir. It's worth it. Just one person. It doesn't have to be all of them, but just one.
Well, buddy, I know you've touched many lives this week, and I know you touch many lives, not just when you do the thought of the day on the front porch, not when you preach at Perfect Peace Missionary Baptist Church, but when you walk the walk and you talk the talk.
Yes, sir. I try to do that, Kenny, and I try to help people along the way.
I know you do.
There's a song out there that says, if I can help one person along the way, then my living would not have been in vain.
Right. Well, no true words have ever been spoken.
God bless you.
God bless you, my friend. Enjoy your day and have a great weekend, and look forward to sitting down and having a conversation with you real soon.
Thank you, Brother Kenny.
See you, buddy.
God bless you.
Oh, my friend, the one and only Reverend Emerson Ware with Perfect Peace. Our guest today, let me get them over here. We got it right over here on the sheet of paper. From the Alex City Chamber of Commerce, Steve Robinson will be out here with us at 6:30. Not Lois Ann Murphy from Chick-fil-A, but Kimberly Carter will be with us to talk about what's going on. And it may surprise you, too, what's going on today, this afternoon at Chick-fil-A on Highway 280. And I always enjoy this young man coming out here. When I say young man, in fact, he'll be a part of the Songwriters Festival, the local Songwriters Festival, the end of July. Joshua Michael Woods. It just sounds like a country music artist. And, man, he's got a smooth voice, and he's going to do not one but two songs today. And there's our lineup for today. We hope it'll be a great weekend for you. Looks like the weather is going to be good. So, Kane, if you're ready to throw that graphic up there, we're starting out at 71 this morning. Today, 86. That's a little break in the action. Few clouds. Very slight chance of rain. Tonight, about the same temperature. 71 tonight, 70 degrees. Partly cloudy. Slight chance of rain. So, Russell Crossroads will be a good night down there for Friday on the green. We'll tell you about that in just a minute. But let's talk about the rest of the week. Going into tomorrow, 88 and 71. Sunday, that's when things kind of start getting a little bit warmer. Sunday through Wednesday, low 90s, low 70s. And really, the biggest chance of rain will be on Wednesday, about a 50% chance of rain. So there's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Alex City Marine. They are located on Cherokee Road here in Alexander City. Go by and visit them. And tell them Front Porch, you heard us talking about them. Produce and car wash. Okay, the weekend's here, and you haven't been by there in a while. Well, now is your opportunity to see what they're all about. Let me just, of course, they have a car wash. They do a great job on your vehicle, but they have seafood now: oysters, shrimp, scallops, crawfish, crab legs, some of the best tuna dips you've ever had. Also, Alabama raised catfish on top of that produce and fruits there at Corner Produce on Airport Drive. Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asks you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Henderson Towing, Alexander City, 24-hour towing, jump starts, door unlocks, local and long distance towing, heavy duty towing. So let's get old Big Hoss to the rescue today. Here's that number. Now keep it handy. Henderson Towing, 256-392-4554, 256-392-4554. Henderson Towing, 24-hour towing, 256-392-4554.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting sleepy floor, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch. And come on back in here and join us. We got all kind of things to talk about. Let's see where we're going to start right now. Hey, don't forget about the farmer's market. I know I can start right there. I got it in here. I don't need that. Farmer's market starts tomorrow. We got all kind of things around here. Farmer's market downtown Alexander City from 7 until 11 in the morning. Let me tell you something. Tomorrow's going to be a packed day. And the weather's going to be good in the morning. It's going to be a good day to get out and go see folks. So bring your dollar bills on down to the farmer's market in downtown Alexander City. Go by and see my old buddy Robert from Chilton County over at City Automotive. Frank's there. Now, Frank won't be there early. Frank Walton won't be there early. He needs his beauty sleep. You know, he got that gray beard now. He's all looking all suave and demoner. That's what he's looking like right now. Also, don't forget about in downtown Alexander City tomorrow. It's the Main Street. Main Street, thank you for doing this. Join us. Downtown Alexander City, Small Business Saturday, starting with Alana's Place. They'll be open for breakfast, lunch, 7 until 12. Great place to eat. Southern Charm, they're on Calhoun Street. Of course, they'll have quality antiques and unique items. Family owned and operated. They'll be open from 9 until 3. Emporium Wine. We will stay on Calhoun Street. My old buddy Henry Foy will be there. Check out some of the deals like this Octave Vinho Verde wine, only $8.99. Check that out. Carlisle, sample their famous chicken salad. Let's see who else is downtown. Cloud9. And Amanda Sullivan, she's got a sale going on. Yep, she's got a Christmas and July sale going on. 50% off on Christmas decor. So come on down and get ready for Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, by the way. 20% off regular price apparel and shoes. And try one of the hot ruby mimosas served while you shop. Now, that's something different in downtown Alexander City. Let me see if I'm leaving anything out. Nope, not right there. Put this over here. Because we won't talk about this anymore today, so go do it tomorrow. It's official. Grand opening, Kelly's Crossroads over in Richville, Alabama, right past Rockford, Alabama on Highway 22. They had a soft opening, but tomorrow is the day. They're going to have from 11 until 12, the grand opening celebration will be serving up mouth-watering barbecue sandwiches from 11 until 2. So I'm going to put this over here in things to do tomorrow. Look forward to seeing y'all over at Remy. Good morning to you, and hope to see you over there, too. Martin's at Lake Martin. Let's see what they got going on. Live music tonight and tomorrow. Don't forget they're open on Sundays from 12 until 8. I'll also be serving hot dogs and chili on Sunday. Let me put that. We'll turn this over right here. See, you gotta get organized, like I really am. Today at Central High, Coosa County, from 8 until noon, day of action. So just show up over there. They'll put you to work, and I know it's something for you to do over there. Put that right there. Let's go to July the 19th. That's when it's going to be happening. The Hackneville Baptist Church is having their 3rd annual fish fry to benefit their cemetery fund. There'll be no charge for plates. However, they will ask you, if you don't mind, make a donation to the cemetery fundraiser for maintaining the cemetery right across from the old Hackneville School. I love that area up there. Cutting the grass and weed eating and, everything that goes along with that. May have to get rid of some ants, too. I don't know that. That wasn't in here, but they may have some ant problems up there. But you can get in touch with Robert Fox, Ron Brown about donations. Also, it starts at 11 o'clock on the 19th. And they just go be there until all the fish is gone. So it may not last very long, so get up there early. Fish, fries, coleslaw, pound cake, soft drink. So put that on your things to do for next Saturday. Also got this from Tina Marie, an afternoon and evening of worship and praise with Kevin Dewberry and the Lake Community Church worship team. That's going to be on County Road 34 over in Dadeville. Join us immediately following the fellowship and for dinner. Also, Wellness Center over in Dadeville, Alabama. Swim lessons. Register now for that. Will start July the 21st, Monday week, from 5 until 5:40, 6 until 6:40. So it's 3 years old and older, $150 swim lessons. Get signed up. Not it's just good to know how to swim. It's good exercise too. Alex City Elks Lodge, August the 2nd. Mark your calendars for the duck race at the lodge. Doors open at 1. And the race starts around 5. Ducks are $10 a piece. They'll have a low country boiled plates for purchase, and the lounge will be open for your favorite libation. It's right around the corner. I'm talking about the last weekend of the month. 5th annual Lake Martin Songwriters Festival starts July the 24th through the 27th. It's going to be happening. That's just all. Anywhere from local artists to Nashville, some of Nashville's hottest hit makers. I can't wait to see who all's going to be down here, and who's going to be out here on the show. But in fact, let me just kind of run through where some of these are going to be. I won't go through who all the artists will be, But of course, Nippers at Lake Martin will have a location. Lake Martin Pizza Company over in Dayville. Zazoo's Veranda. Martin's at Lake Martin. The Funky Goat. In Alex City, the Emporium Wine. Okay, I didn't know there's going to be one there. Emporium Wine. Fermenters Market on the Green. Lake Martin Pizza on Highway 63. And I'm just naming just a few of them. Golly, it's going to be a heck of a lineup. Here's another lineup. Do you have books, slightly used, gently used books that you need to get rid of? You know, you've already read them. They're just sitting around. Well, the D.M. Russell Library could use them. So bring them by the D.M. Russell Library. And don't forget about Mamie's Place. Mamie's Place Children. This is such a great place. It's, you know, when it's hot and your children have been outside playing, and we want them to get outside and play. Let them get out there and get hot and sweaty, then bring them in and get them cleaned up and take them to Mamie's Children's Place library and let them get quiet for a while. Maybe even give you a break. Maybe you can sit down and read a book, either with them or let them just read it or look at the pictures and just enjoy a good day at Mamie's Place, Mamie's Children's Library here in downtown Alexander City, Alabama. Let's say we'll turn all that over. Let me talk about Lake Martin, Dayville area, Kiwanis. they got this thing going on right now for $20. You can buy a ticket for $20 from the Dayville American Legion Post 143, and this is what you could win. If you win, you can win a 7 nights at Blue Water Condo in Orange Beach. 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo on the beach. The week openings are in September, October, or November. So when you win all that, you'll find out about that. You know, we had Reverend Ben Hayes from the First Baptist Church over in Dayville, along with Greg Sanders on yesterday, and he said, I forgot to talk about the cookbook. I said, hey, we got it under control. I talked about it yesterday. We will talk about it again today. The girls there are putting together a cookbook. Now, the deadline to get your recipe in for this cookbook is July the 21st. That's the First Baptist Church in Dadeville. Sue, I'm going to put that right there, Vacation Bible School. Right before school starts back at the Duncan Memorial Methodist Church, right down the road here, ages 2 through adult, July 27th, 28th, and 29th, 5:30 to 8. Join them for fun, food, and fellowship. So get signed up for that. August the 19th, second annual, this is the Lake Martin Dayville Area Chamber and Tallapoosa County Tourism presents Dinner on the Square. Like I always say, they've done this before. It'll be Tuesday the 19th at $75 a person, which includes 2 drink tickets. The seating times are 5 p.m., 5:40, and 6:20. They just kind of line you all up, and you get to mix and mingle and talk and meet folks you ain't never met before. It's a gathering. It's a happening. It's what it is. You can call Miss Molly, by golly, at the chamber over there in Dayville at 256-825-4019. August the 8th, a chamber event at Alexander City Chamber of Commerce. They're having a scramble, not scramble egg contest. I'm talking about a golf scramble, 4-person scramble. You can get in touch with just call the Alex City Chamber of Commerce. Say you want to be a part of it. You got a team. $500 a team. On course, food and beverage, catered lunch, prizes for winning teams, longest drive, and closest to the hole down at Lake Winds. That was formerly called Midway way back when Wilbur Dean built that golf course for the common man. Wilbur Dean, my dad, he loved this town, and I hope that's where I would never be the man my dad was, but I hope I love this town as much as he did. I feel like I do. We'll be right back. it was just put to me by Kane, and I'm going to agree with him. The good old Salvation Army, because that's what it is. You know, we think about the Salvation Army and what they do, you know, around Christmas time with ringing the bell, but also what they do for so many families to give back when maybe you need help with your power bill. Now, when you go in there and are looking for help like this, they require a lot of things from you. They don't just give it out to you. So if you're in need right now, go by there and see Miss Kelly for more information.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Did you know that Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air service fee is good for 30 days for all 4 trades? That's right. If we service your home's electric, plumbing, HVAC, or garage doors, we will come back within 30 days for any of the 4 trades at no additional cost to you. A licensed and trained Dixie technician will service your home with our signature warehouse on wheels, and all work will be backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for?
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Craving something convenient and delicious? Well, head over to Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63 in Alex City. Lake Martin Pizza on 63 is always serving up mouth-watering pizza made from the freshest ingredients. From classic pepperoni to their signature specials loaded with fresh vegetables and savory meats. There's something for everyone in the whole family. The cozy outdoor dining area is the perfect spot to enjoy a meal together and enjoy live entertainment. Or grab yours to go. Lake Martin Pizza Company on Highway 63, where great food and great times are always just a slice away.
I like to talk about these folks right here at Merle Norman because, number one, Merle Norman's been around for a long time, and I know it's a great product, but also the girls, Vicky and her sister Robin, they want you to come in because they have this. Now, I want to go through this with you right now, so listen to me, please. They got this cheap crayon in Cozy Cocoa. It's backed by popular demand. And it has a warm, buildable shade, and it's perfect for contouring and adding definition to your already beautiful cheekbones. So get that sculpted look and ease today from Merle Norman Cosmetics, which is located in downtown Alexander City. You know, downtown Alexander City is going to be hopping tomorrow. Now, I know, you know what, a while ago, I don't even think I mentioned Merle Norman. They'll be open tomorrow. I know we got all these other businesses that'll be open tomorrow for you. They'll be, and you got eating places, you got places to buy clothes from, you know. So when we ask for you to shop at home, we're not just saying that. The tax dollars, they stay here. These business folks that have invested their money. See, that's what we're talking about, to build up downtown Alexander City. I'm just talking about downtown Alexander City right now, nowhere else. It takes men and women of all ages and all folks to invest their money in downtown Alexander City. And it's not easy. I've been there. And you got to be a good business person, but also they expect us to shop with them. So that's why we ask you to shop with them, because those dollars, when they stay here, those tax dollars, they stay here for our schools, our fire departments, our city, the utilities. I mean, it just hits, maybe not utilities, but maybe that it just hits everybody. So I'm just saying that because I want you to go shop with them. Not just tomorrow, today. Give the folks that have these businesses, give them an opportunity first before you go online, before you shop anywhere. Give those folks an opportunity first, because they're trying to make it. Keep that old overhead taken care of. It's not easy. I know John Kennedy, the owner of Lake Broadcasting, which includes a station up in Sylacauga, radio station in Sylacauga, one in Oxford, Anniston area, and then the College Country 97.5 WAXC-TV here. See, he's in charge of all that. He's got to make sure the lights stay on, all the utilities are paid, the salaries are paid, the maintenance is all taken care of. So, see, he's got the hard part, and we as employees of him really have the easy part. We don't have to lay awake at night wondering, well, I'm gonna pay the bill tomorrow. How am I gonna do this tomorrow? How am I gonna? Well, all we got to do is go out and sell for him, and he's got some good salesmen. I'm not one of them, but let me tell you right now, one thing I really believe in this time of the year is high school football. Benjamin Russell High School football, Dadeville High School football will be going over and filming those games and playing them back several times. Benjamin Russell will be doing the same thing, but on Benjamin Russell, you'll be hearing the play-by-play right here on College Country 97.5. Then right after all those games with on Friday night, which is right around the corner, they'll be having the scoreboard. They'll be having, I know Jeremy Jeff Coaten, I'm not sure who'll be doing it with him, but they'll be having the play-by-play all over the state of Alabama, all the high school scores coming in and highlights of them. So that's going to be neat. Then also Auburn football on Saturdays right here on College Country 97.5. They tune in to that too. Now up in Sylacauga, they have Alabama football on Saturdays. You can tune into this the station in Sylacauga, Alabama. So just keep all that in mind. If you, let me tell you what, if you want to do some advertising, you can get in touch with me right here on College Country. Or let me give you my cell phone. Come around here, Steve. You can have a seat right here. My whole Steve Robbins comes sneaking in here like a sneaky dog right here. 256-749-0444. 857. The one and only, and sneaked in on me right here, the president of the Alex City Chamber of Commerce. Let me tell you something. When he's heard me say this before, and you've heard me say this before, but I'm going to say it one more time because Kane's getting the camera set right now. That's why I'm doing this. When I heard, I was coming back from Birmingham, I'll never forget, when I heard that Steve Robinson was going to be the new president, taking the place of my old buddy, Jacob Meacham, I'm thinking, you're kidding me. Because I pulled on the side of the road and I called Steve, just say, hey, great choice. The one and only Steve Robinson out here.
Morning, Ken.
How you doing this morning, buddy?
Right.
Good to see you today. Thank you for doing this.
Good to be seen.
I know you got a busy schedule.
Yes, too busy, I guess.
How do you fit it all in? Because I mean, you know, you're with the commission, you're a commissioner, you're head of this, you get into this, and it's something to go to all the time.
And it's, you know, you can spectate or participate. So,
well, good way.
It's good to be a participant, and as long as health holds out, you know, I want to try to do that.
Sunfest, just another successful Sunfest.
Well, we had 30 events, you know, in a 10-day period. A lot of work by the whole staff, and you know, you don't get a lot of sleep that week, but we really
you got to gear up, don't you?
You do, and I really felt bad about the Jazz Fest, you know, and us having to cancel both of those nights. The performances there.
You're in charge of a lot of things. Mother Nature ain't in charge of it.
That is true. That is true. But we didn't want to put our performers at risk, and you know, we didn't have power on Saturday night.
Kind of hard to perform.
Yeah, and we lost our stage lights on Friday night, and then we didn't want people on the stage in water with electrical outlets there. So
I think it's a good call.
Yeah,
I mean, you hate to do that, but you know, it's just. I guess lately, Steve, has been, you know, you look around what happened over in Blue Creek on the 4th of July. You know, and you start looking around at all these things that maybe they could have been prevented. So y'all prevented it. You know, you had to call off something you didn't want to call off, but maybe you prevented something bad.
After we had to cancel on Friday night, you know, I'm thinking, okay, we've got tomorrow night, Saturday night, so we'll redeem ourselves. And, you know, and we had, we felt good groups performing, 2 different bands both nights. And so then we lost power. So we were in contact with Alabama Power, and we appreciate all the work that everybody was out there doing. But the PA system blew off the stage, and it's hard to, you know, perform when you don't have sound.
No, I'm telling you, if it was going to go wrong, it went wrong that weekend.
Right.
So when you go back to, you know, y'all start planning everything next year, there's no way to plan for that.
No, so, you know, lesson learned, I think, is what can we do, plan B. You know, what could we have waiting in the wings if we need to do that? And then just, you've already said it, but the weather, you know, we can't control. So,
and especially, it's like this summer, it's been so unpredictable.
Yeah, true.
When you got a 4% chance of no rain, and when it rains like crazy, that's 100% to me.
True. And, you know, probably in a month or so, we'll be praying for rain.
I know. Thank goodness we can't do anything. I always say, thank goodness we can't do anything about rain, because we'd mess that up too.
Yeah, we would probably not be here.
I've been out there to the chamber or the Innovation Center a good bit this week. Y'all have had a lot of meetings out there, it looks like.
Yeah, so we have, you know, we have a lot. We have 3 different meeting spaces in the Innovation Center, and we stay pretty booked. We've got
great place.
Yeah, and so today at 2:00 we're going to our tenants. We have 11 tenants in the Innovation Center, including the chamber. So we're going to have an ice cream social at 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah, homemade. Yeah.
Vanilla?
I believe so, but we got all the toppings, all the trimmings.
Hey, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. one of the Ellick City Chamber of Commerce and Lake Martin-Dable Area Chamber of Commerce. They support each other because it's all in Tallapoosa County. But the Lake Martin-Dable Area Chamber of Commerce will be having their quarterly luncheon this coming Tuesday at noon at the Mitchell House over in Dadeville, Alabama. Now, I believe the deadline's already, you already should got it in. So you can still call Miss Molly. You can call Miss Molly today at 256-825-4019 and see if she's got any slots ready.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
Hi, I'm Randy Dawkins, Tallapoosa County President at Riverbank and Trust. In our community, we're the one-stop shop for real estate, mortgage, and construction loans. Folks know they can trust us to find the best loan option for their needs, and that we'll personally guide them through the entire process, even by text. And since we're local, decisions are made quickly. We make lending simple.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to the all-new Stillwaters Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round and cart weekly, and an amazing $45 for weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse, options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-825-1353 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwaters Country Club, open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you looking at the outside right now. Come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama. Steve Robinson with us out here from the Ellick City or Lake Martin Chamber of Commerce right here in I don't say downtown Alexander City, but you just tell me about a groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Ribbon cutting.
Sure. And I'll just say this, we've been very fortunate over the last 8 weeks. We've had 22 ribbon cuttings or groundbreakings, which is pretty good. You know, a lot of people have interest here, and we're excited.
Yes, sir.
We feel our job at the chambers to try to help others be successful, so we welcome that. But next Friday, we have a groundbreaking at Central Alabama Community College for the Outdoor Fitness Center, which will be located by the track.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I know where the tennis courts are.
Yeah.
And the track.
Yeah.
Will it be?
So if you're, I believe this, it'll be to the left of the track there.
So you got the softball field back here behind on top of the hill.
Yeah.
So it'll be to the left of the.
Yeah, right there at the square footage, the footprint isn't that great, but it's all combined unit, if you will. So it doesn't take a lot of square footage, but it'll be to the left as you're, say, walking from the parking area onto the track.
Yeah.
It'll be right there on the left.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on Jeff Lynn. You're not telling me that.
Well, he does a great job.
Oh, he does. I'm just joking. He's one of my heroes.
Yeah.
Boy, he has done so much in really a short period of time. And I know you work close with him, but he works close with so many folks
He
to
does.
get things done.
Sure. He knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
And, it's all about relationships.
Yeah,
and,
you're right.
When you're doing a good job, people want to help you do a better job.
Sure.
And so one complements the other, and he's that kind of person.
Since you've been the president with the chamber, what has surprised you that when you took this you didn't know would be a part of it?
Well, it's I've been a supporter for a long time, but the daily activities, it's a busy place, and you never know when the phone rings, what you need to do next.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have good questions, and I think oftentimes we all make assumptions that people know more about being here, but there's a lot to do that a lot of people don't know about. So we're through tourism, we're always promoting our area, but that's not just for visitors, that's for locals as well. Had an example, a lady called me, it's probably been a month ago now, about Horseshoe Bend. So she'd lived here 35 years, but didn't know
the park.
Yeah. So, but we've got a great story to tell, and we want to do our part to tell that.
If you're just tuning in, again, I've been asked to do this, remind folks who our guests are here. Steve Robinson with the Alex City Chamber of Commerce. Doing the show all these years, I'm a big supporter of the Horseshoe Bend National Military Park.
Right.
We've got right here in our own backyard, and people come from all over the world to see it. And they do a great job in the landscaping. Of course, the tornado went through a few months back up there and did a lot of damage up there. But they get in there and work, and it's just a neat place to go. I remember when Kenny Jr. and Will were just little boys, almost babies. We would go up there and take a picnic.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the heck out. You're a big time runner. Do you still run like you used to?
Well, not as much, but my son Steve and I, we work out on Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings at 5 a.m. And so I do treadmill running then. Part of the Sunfest was a 5K.
5K, yeah.
So
went right by my house.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And so we did run that. He participated race day. I was doing something different.
The old Jingle Bell run.
Yeah. That's right. The Jingle Bell route, and it was interesting. So we had everything ready in the middle of the night on Friday night before the run on Saturday morning. A huge tree limb fell on Lonesome Street, which is part of the route.
I remember that now.
So we had to detour. So, but we got that done, and so we were excited.
You got to be prepared for everything, don't you?
You do. Yeah, but God's good, and He'll take care of us. So there are a lot of people from the Alex City area that do run a lot, and we see them out, a good bit. And I want to encourage everybody to do what they can to stay well.
How's your back?
It's I'm in pain every day, but you learn to deal with it. But I'm thankful. Every day is a blessing.
How many operations do you have on your back?
2. So I had 2 rods and 9 screws installed after the accident, and then
That's been 2 years ago?
3 years.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Golly.
So the second surgery, I had requested to get the rods out and as many screws as possible.
Wow.
So I now have 4 screws that have to stay, but the rest of the stuff is gone.
How's that changed Steve Robinson's outlook on life? 'Cause I feel like I know you. You always got a good outlook. What's it done to it?
Well, it's once again, every day is a blessing, and when you come that close to not being here,
Yes, sir.
You think about that more often, and
You appreciate life more?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But there are a lot of people that are in worse shape, but you always have to keep on keeping on and do your best.
See, that's what I always say. If you think you got it bad, a lot of you do, look around. You ain't got any problems. Just look around. You don't have any problems at all. Let me tell you what, John McKelvey was out here yesterday talking about throwaway days. It starts this Monday and goes all the way to the end of the week here. But he was talking about the Agri Center, the way it's coming along, and you're a huge part of that too, because you're one of the commissioners. Golly, that's gonna be a compliment. We said it yesterday for the Lake Martin area.
Sure. Yeah, and so we have 5 grandchildren, and they're active. So pretty much every weekend, we're in multiple cities doing something.
They keep you busy, don't
That's
they?
right. Yeah, and it's great.
Yeah.
But now we will have something that will be an attraction for others. We will have facilities for our locals, but also for others that want to come visit. And I think we'll be able to host a lot of events there.
Right.
And we tourism here, and you hear a lot about that, but we've got a lot of events planned. 2026 is the 100th anniversary of the lake.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of stuff lined up for that. Last Sunday, I went to Oak Mountain State Park. So Laramie Warren is our superintendent of Wind Creek State Park. He's also the superintendent at Oak Mountain. So they were hosting the World Police and Fire Games. So that started on May 14th and ran through July 7th. So we're doing dragon boat races, and we're going to have that. It'll be our inaugural dragon boat race, April it's either the 16th or 18th.
Dragon boat race.
2026. Yeah.
Is that a water thing, or is that?
It's a water thing. Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. So we'll have 10-member paddlers, and then we'll have one person that calls or keeps the cadence. And then
in those long, skinny boats?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah. So we'll do the 10-member, and we hope to have 25 boats.
Really?
So it'll be part of the celebration of the lake. It'll be hosted at Wind Creek State Park.
Have we ever done anything like that?
I'm not aware of it. I worked at Colonial Bank years ago, and the city of Montgomery implemented that, and it grew to be a multi-million-dollar thing. So we're hoping for the same.
The late Tim Phillips and his wife Dawn, their son
Reed.
He did that over in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's just that's a. Is that called what sport is that? What is that called?
It's not sculling. It's just dragon boat races, and so there are competitions that go on. It's more or less an opportunity for community engagement, and do some fundraising for nonprofits, that kind of thing.
Well, by April of next year, April of 2026, we should have 2 hotels up by then.
We hope so.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's going to be huge. I don't think we realize what the impact it's going to have for our area, having those 2 hotels.
Well, we have 300 rooms now. Those 2 additional will give us another 150, so we'll have about 450. Right now, we have events that could fill 1,000 rooms.
Wow.
There are going to be more of those, so we're excited about it.
We're going to be halfway there.
That's right.
Thanks for being out here. Thank you for what you and everybody at the Alex City Chamber of Commerce does. Kane, let's take a break. Well, on Fridays, we always start off at Coons Corner with fried catfish fillets. They go having it every Friday, loaded potatoes, broccoli cheese and rice, green beans, fried okra, corn nuggets, mac and cheese, and yes, peach cobbler. That's what's going on at Coons Corner Deli today.
Worthy and Mitchell Insurance now has the Cancer Answer. Our plans cover radiation and chemo treatments, surgery benefits, skin cancer. 30 specified diseases are covered. Our plan also has a return of premium benefit if not used. Call Skipper Worthy or Terry Mitchell today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Obituary is brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral service for Mr. Levi Clayton Worthington, 9 of Dadeville, will be today at 1 o'clock at the chapel of Langley Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Roxana Cemetery. Langley Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And celebration of life of my friend for many, many years, Miss Linda Jones. Linda Sue Eason Jones of Jackson Gap will be tomorrow at 1:30 at Cornerstone Global Methodist Church. The family will receive friends also tomorrow from 11:30 to 1 at Cornerstone Global Methodist Church, and Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To these families and to other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and we'll be right back.
Worthy and Mitchell Insurance is now offering medical insurance. We offer $5 million lifetime maximum per policy. You can customize a plan to fit your healthcare and budget needs. Use any doctor or hospital of your choice. Call Skipper Worthy or Terry Mitchell today.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
This spring and summer, make your land, farming, lawn, and landscaping needs have zero risk and 100% success with Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. With 0% financing on all our Mahindra tractors, many with up to 84-month terms. Our inventory of Mahindra tractors and farm implements is beefed up, and more are coming in daily. We also have extended 0% terms on Spartan mowers to handle your mowing needs with the best and zero-turn mowers priced to move. At Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, your authorized Mahindra and Spartan dealer.
Chick-fil-A. We got, there's two Miss Chick-fil-A's now. We're fixing to introduce the other one just a little bit. Now, in fact, let me listen to this Chick-fil-A commercial. Did you hear it? What that is? Dad blame, that's good. That is a peach frosted lemonade, and this is a peach milkshake that I'm drinking right now. Dad blame, that's good. I'm gonna be sipping on this for a while. You girls over there mind if I sip on this for a while? No, they said no. But go by and visit Chick-fil-A, and we're gonna tell you exactly what's going on there this afternoon, since this is a Friday with my friend Lois Ann Murphy. Good morning to you. Kimberly Carter with us out here.
Good morning.
Well,
it's good to be back.
It's great for you to be back. When Lois Ann and Colin, he's having his wisdom teeth. He'd probably rather be out here right now than having that happen. But she's with her son right now.
Where she needs to be.
Exactly right.
Absolutely.
And so it's a good fit in right here. So you're working with the social end of Chick-fil-A. Wow.
I am. I've
Good
been
for both of
so
y'all.
blessed. Absolutely. Lois Ann is a wonderful, wonderful lady, and we are so fortunate to have a Chick-fil-A in our community now. They're 4 years in, about to celebrate their 5th birthday next year, so we're going to have a big birthday bash. But I am helping out with marketing and catering events for a little bit.
I'm listening to you.
So we are boosting up what we're doing at Chick-fil-A. We're trying to get the community involved, and then obviously providing catering services as well. So I brought one of our wonderful mini trays that are served at breakfast. We serve breakfast till 10:30 in the morning, so we may have to open those up in a little bit, but we are going to start having some community and family events throughout the different seasons. We had a drive-through event last Thursday for 4th of July. We gave out pinwheels and flag bracelets to the drive-through customers that came in.
How'd that go?
It was wonderful. It was wonderful. We had I feel like everybody in Alex City came through the drive-through that day. But, even as an adult, you get excited when, even the adults wanted to take part in the pinwheels and the things that we were giving out, and it just kind of brought a smile to their face, which was the goal, just to do something different and bring joy back into people's lives. If you look at the benchmarks and the foundations of Chick-fil-A, it's all about going above and beyond and having that Christian foundation and loving your neighbor and loving your customer.
Kimberly,
and so that's just what we're trying to do.
We talk about what you just said a lot of times. When you're out and about and you do this, this. When you're out and about, a smile, and not taking anything to smile at anybody. And I guess you don't really think about it, or at least I don't until you just brought it up. With us going through the line, the drive-through at Chick-fil-A, and the way you're greeted, those young folks, most time it's young folks, they don't know what's going on in your world, in your car. But those smiles that they throw out there, those honest smiles, they when people leave there, they're not just leaving there with good food and good service. They're leaving there with a better outlook on life.
On their day.
You never know.
Absolutely.
You never know.
Everybody's fighting a battle you know nothing about. And I've been so impressed by the team that she's assembled because you're right, a lot of them are high school students, and they seem to really enjoy their job and what they're doing, and they really buy into the Chick-fil-A standard. And you know, all that starts from the top. It starts with a good leader to lead that team, and that's Lois Ann. But
it's okay if I chew this while
absolutely, go ahead. But you know, it's been a minute since I worked in food service. I mean, I did it in high school,
Really?
but I'm a lot older than I used to be.
What did you work
we had a family restaurant called the White House in Valley, and so it was just everything, and so it's been a while since I worked in the customer service industry, and going back to it and seeing how it's changed and just the team that they have there at Chick-fil-A, it's amazing. It just, you know, it just brings a smile back to my face. But it's a lot of hard work.
How long did y'all have that family business?
Oh gosh, it was my extended family, but everybody kind of worked there. It was probably 2 or 3 generations. I worked there in high school. Yeah. So coming back into food service, I forgot how many steps you take.
Did you ever think about doing that full time?
No. Oh no. Mm-mm.
You answered that real quick.
It's hard.
Yeah.
But we do have several events coming up I wanted to make mention of. We do have an event coming up this Friday, today. And it's from 2 to 4, and it is our Furry Friend Friday. So I hope you've seen that announcement on social media. It's going to be from 2 to 4. And if you bring your furry friend, dog, cat, whatever, bird, you know, whatever, through the drive-through. Yeah, sure. Feathers, fur, what's the difference? It's still an F, right? Bring them through the drive-through. We will be giving out our pup cups, which is just a cup full of whipped cream, and these cute little bandanas.
I love that.
So you can put those, they've got little Chick-fil-A paws on them, and so you can put these on your animals, and we would love for you to take a picture and post it on social media and tag Chick-fil-A Alex City for us. So these are free while supplies last. So I'll be in the drive-through this afternoon, and we'll be giving those out just to bring those smiles back, because our furry friends are important, right? And then on July 18th, from 2 to 4, we're going to be having an Adopt a Cow event. This is part of our Summer of Cows.
Adopt a Cow?
Adopt a Cow. So we've got the little plush stuffed animal Chick-fil-A cows. And so we are going to, you bring your kids, and we're going to be, have it set up where you can actually adopt a cow. You can name it. We'll have an adoption certificate. You'll be able to make a little name collar for it. And then we'll have the Chick-fil-A cow there, and you'll be able to take a picture with the Chick-fil-A cow, and hoping while you're there you'll enjoy some wonderful Chick-fil-A food as well.
Let me ask you something on both of these.
Yes.
The Adopt a Cow, the Furry Friend Friday. Are these things that the chain does? Is this something Kimberly Carter came up with?
This is something that Lois Ann Murphy, as the local operator, these are ideas that she had. Chick-fil-A really gives their local operators freedom to make a lot of decisions locally, because everybody's community is different. So what works here might not work in Columbus, Georgia. And so she has so many ideas. And what I loved about when we first started talking about this partnership was she had the ideas, but it's hard to carry out things like Furry Friend Friday when you're checking meat temperatures, you know, to make sure it's health department approved. And so
hiring.
She's literally boots in the ground. If you've been in there, you see her in the restaurant. She's taking orders. She's taking out trash. And so I'm just so blessed to be able to help her carry out some of these dreams that she's had for 4 years now.
You're going to make her job easier. You're going to make her job where she can put more effort into it because she knows I don't have to do anything. I know Kimberly's got this.
I hope so.
I know that. She knows that. She knows that. But what a great, when I heard this, when I'm thinking, wow, what a partnership.
Right.
You and I have worked together
Absolutely.
before. I'm thinking, wow.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. I think about the Furry Friend Friday. You mentioned Columbus, Georgia, and other places that may not. This will work anywhere in the U.S. of A.
Right.
Because everybody loves their.
We love our fur babies, right?
It's amazing. You talk about Chick-fil-A being such a family oriented, and I can't think of a family that when they maybe their only family member that they hang out with all the time is their dog.
Right.
You know who I'm talking about. Don't go anywhere. Me and the girls will be right back. Porch Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama. We always talk about their tires, that maybe they don't keep them there, but they can order them, and that's going to save you money. The service, they service the vehicle you buy from them. They service the vehicle you don't buy from them. And they sell, too. I mean, they got a good selection of vehicles there at Porch Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you. And now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Dalton Insurance. Let's talk about it right now. My old buddy Tyler Dalton says this: whether you're retiring in 6 months or 6 years, Tyler's one-on-one insurance plan reviews make sure you're not overpaying and that you've got the coverage you need when aging into Medicare. Dalton Insurance has health care, Medicare, and life insurance. Call today, 334-489-3624.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Alex City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Red Flag Pest Control is Central Alabama's best in pest control with hometown service in Lake Martin and now the greater Montgomery area. When you see pests, throw down the red flag. Termites, bed bugs, carpenter bees, mosquitoes, or general pests. Red Flag gets the job done at the right price for your home or business. At Lake Martin, call 888-943-0353 or in Montgomery, 334-265-1831. Red Flag, the best in pest control in Central Alabama.
Look here at the girls out here. Miss Kimberly Carter, would you mind introducing these lovely ladies?
Sure. So this is my sweet baby Catherine. She will be a first grader at Jim Pearson this year. And then this is my other sweet baby Adeline. She'll be a third grader at Stevens.
Wow.
So they are having a mommy day today, and just wanted to come on and say hello.
Good for y'all. So you're going to kindergarten. No,
First grade.
First grade.
Grade.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
you'll be over at Jim Pearson with my Maggie Dean Whaley.
Uh-huh.
And Fitz, WWB,
Yeah.
in first grade this year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
golly.
Yeah.
So you'll be over at Stephen, third or fourth grade?
Third
Okay,
grade.
so next year you'll be in the
when
new
we do
school.
the switching.
Yeah. And the,
Absolutely.
where the middle school is
Uh-huh.
now.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
So you will have the best of both worlds. You're going to be part of history. I mean, doing
Right.
that. I mean,
The
that
change.
school has been there for a long time, and you're going to be a graduating senior there. You gonna put it
Isn't
that
that
way.
amazing?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, she's got something to say.
Oh,
I got Reverend John Hill. John, I ain't got time to talk to you right now.
She said she loves Chick-fil-A.
You do?
We frequent there quite often.
What's your favorite meal at Chick-fil-A? What do you like to eat there? What do you like to drink there? There you go. So many of them.
She likes the chicken strips and the fruit and the applesauce.
Let me tell you something about the fruit, and this is the way they operate there. One time, and they get fresh fruit daily.
Right.
But we got some, and it was some issues with it, and Roseanne said, "Well, bring it back." I said, "I would not do that." But see, they would replace it, but every now and then, even fruit, but
right.
which is something very, very rare. But it's all about making sure you, the customer, are happy. What do you like? Have you ever had this right here? You mean? What's your favorite? What's your favorite subject in school? Do you have one?
Math.
Math, really?
It's not mommy's, but she loves it. But they're going to help with the Adopt a Cow event on the 18th. So I'm going to have some good little helpers here. And then we're having cow-themed bingo on July 22nd. At 6 o'clock. So you bring your kids, bring your family, y'all come out and enjoy some cow-themed bingo. We'll do about 5 rounds, and we'll have cow-themed prizes. And so enjoy a meal with us. It's free to play. There's no cost. All of our events are free. There's no cost. So even if you don't want to buy a meal, come and join us. Bring your kids to a safe and loving environment where we can just show them how much we appreciate y'all.
I'm laughing at cow-themed bingo because I've been to cow patty bingo.
It's not cow patty.
Have you ever been to one?
I have been, but the parking lot's not quite big enough. So we're going to do cow theme, not cow patty.
I want to go back to the cow bingo. Tell folks how that works again, or the adopt a cow.
Adopt a
How does that
cow.
work
Yeah.
again?
So it's we have, I think there's 100 stuffed cows.
Mhm.
So you will come in and you will come to my table. I'll have on my nursing scrubs and my stethoscope. I will be the nurse on hand. You'll pick out your cow. You'll get an adoption certificate where you name it. You tell us what its favorite hobbies are. We'll weigh it and all that fun stuff. And then you'll go to the next table where you get to make a name collar for the cow with beads to put on it, and then you'll rotate around to the third section where the actual Chick-fil-A cow will be for photo ops, and then you can stay and enjoy the fun. We'll have decorations, and y'all can enjoy a meal while you're there, or even one of our promotional items like the pineapple dragon fruit lemonade, or
delicious.
all the peach stuff is in season right now. So we would love for you guys to enjoy a snack with us as well. About the hours, so we did update. We've got some extended hours right now for this summer. So our drive-through during the weekend, because you know we're not open on Sundays, but Friday and Saturday, our drive-through is now open until 10 o'clock. So on those late nights when you're coming home from the lake or coming home from an event and you don't feel like cooking, even if it's 9:30, our drive-through is open. So come by. We're open till 10 Friday and Saturday in the drive-through. So y'all come by and enjoy a meal. You can order on the app, or you can order there at the window as well.
Let me tell you, now I tell Lois Ann this, because Lois Ann, she doesn't advertise all the time because on the front porch, because she's got all these other places that she deals with. But to me, some of y'all's best advertising is closed on Sundays.
Right.
I just think that's just, I was going through.
It's part of the standard.
It is, and that was started by the Mr.
Truett Cafe. Yep.
How many years ago would you say?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah, but he started that, and he stuck to it. And you just gotta respect that from anybody.
Right.
Catering, that's something y'all do a big thing with. Not just breakfast, but lunch. Supper too.
Absolutely, yep. So there are several ways that you can order catering meals, and I know online it says, I think it gives you a 7 to 10 mile radius for delivery. But if you have any issues with that, if you're at the lake and you're on the Ridge or Wicker Point, it may be a little farther than that. So just call the restaurant. We will absolutely deliver to the lake. But you can order either on the mobile app. You can call the store and order, or you can order online on the Chick-fil-A website. And then we have a new option for ordering. It's called the Food Truck Pub. And this has been really beneficial for some of our large manufacturing companies where the employees only have a very short lunch break, so they may not have time to leave the facility and go somewhere and eat and come back because they may only have 15, 30, 45 minutes. And so the Food Truck Pub is an avenue where we can create a QR code.
I love a front porch.
I know. It's mom, right? So for that event, we create a QR code and we log it in our system, and they can, as long as they have the QR code, they can scan whatever they want. So the difference in that is with a catering order, everybody eats the same thing, right? But with the Food Truck Pub, they are able to order anything that they want individually, and then we bring it to there. And so we would bring it in either in the ADP trailer or via vehicle, and we can hand you your bag and say, all right, order for Kenny Dean. It's already paid for, it's already ordered, it's fresh.
Is that kind of like DoorDash?
Kind of, yeah, but it's Chick-fil-A version of DoorDash.
I don't know
Absolutely. But it gives those people in those environments an opportunity to have a different type of lunch, or not bring their own lunch. You okay there? You need a napkin?
I think I'll make it.
And it accommodates with their short lunch times as well. We did that at Maydex a couple weeks ago, and we're talking to some other companies about coming out and doing that. So that is a new option. It's called the Food Truck Hub.
So when y'all go to set up an Eclectic in Dadeville like y'all do, is that what you're doing, or is that something?
That's just the ADP trailer. Yep. Okay. So we just take a different variety. Okay. We'll have so many sandwiches or so many nuggets. We go to Eclectic the second Monday of every month, and then we're in Dadeville the third Monday of every month. So for those residents that don't have a Chick-fil-A locally that crave it from time to time, we're there usually during those lunch hours. I think it's a 3 or 4 hour span, and so they just come up to the trailer and order what they want. But please, if you are at the lake, or you have a birthday coming up, or a garden club, or if you're like me and you need to take something to an event and you don't really like to cook, keep Chick-fil-A in mind. We have a variety of menu options for catering, and we would love, no event is too small for a catering order, so we would love to help you out.
Lois Ann, keep her. Keep her. Let me tell you what, she is a good salesperson. I look at Kimberly Carter as somebody that is not going to promote anything unless she believes in it, and it makes your job real easy.
Right.
Because that's exactly what I do.
Yes, sir.
Out here, and it just and to work in the environment of a Chick-fil-A, golly, it's a win-win.
It is.
Thank you for bringing the girls out here. Thank y'all.
Thank you for having us.
At Stevens, best of luck to you, Catherine, over at Jim Pearson. And when you're over there, tell Maggie Dean Whaley, her daddy said he loves her. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Doc's Cafe, which is located on the campus in the basement of Russell Medical. This is your lunch menu today. Baked ham or hamburger steak, rice with gravy, pineapple. Ooh, I love that. Pineapple casserole rather. Peas and carrots, fried okra, chicken noodle soup is your soup of the day. And don't forget about Miss Laura has her bar back, and they got the 28-item salad bar over there that's always fresh. Oh, let me tell you about Playhouse Cinema. I got it right here because my buddy Kane, we got a line up there, Jurassic World, and I've seen the previews. This is going to be another good one. And Superman is back, too. And all this starts this weekend. How to Train Your Dragon. A lot going on in one location, the Playhouse Cinema, Cherokee Road, Alexander City.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
4 days, multiple venues, non-stop entertainment from Nashville's top music makers. The Lake Martin Songwriters Festival is back, July 24th through the 27th. Visit LakeMartinSongwritersFestival.com for details.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
3 Three of Alabama's own. One unforgettable night. Country music star Drake White takes the stage with special guests Adam Hood and Charlie Argo. Live at the Amp, July 26th. Brought to you by the Lake Martin Songwriters Festival. Tickets on sale now.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Y'all excuse me, I'm still stirring my Chick-fil-A peach milkshake right here. It's delicious. I ain't gonna lie about it. Joshua Michael Woods with us out here this morning, and he's no stranger to the rain out here. Been out here several times.
Oh, yeah.
And congratulations. Thank you for coming back out here.
Of course.
And congratulations on being with the Songwriters Festival on the local.
Yep, yeah, I'll be at the Lake Martin Songwriters Festival at Lake Martin Pizza Company on Highway 63 in Alex City that'll be July 25th. It'll start at 7 p.m.
Right.
And
That's gonna be neat.
Oh yeah,
It's really gonna be neat.
I'm excited as heck for it.
Will you get to do some of your own? Is that what that's all about?
Yes, sir.
You'll be doing your own songs.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it'll be a kind of a Nashville songwriters round type
Right.
thing. So it'll be I want to say 3 musicians will be up on stage.
I've got the list.
If I'm not mistaken, we'll be playing for about an hour and a half. And so we'll just kind of go back and forth, play one song until the night's done.
It's a good venue down there. I don't know if you've ever been down to it.
Not yet, no.
In fact, Clyde Country 97.5 just celebrated their 21st anniversary.
Really?
And they had it down there. Marty Raven with Shenandoah played there. He played there last year for the 20th. He was there back in this year. But it's just got such a neat stage. And with having 3 people up there, it's going to be a great experience. You're going to learn something from them. They're going to learn something from you. They're going to hear
I hope
you
so.
say.
Yeah. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to meeting the folks there. And I got to play at the Opelika Songwriters Festival in March of this year. And that was an incredible time getting to meet everybody and, get to play with some incredible musicians, the best the area has to offer.
What do you learn from them, Joshua?
I would say, I think the biggest thing I learned is that I really need to practice more because they're up here and I'm a little down here.
But that is good. That is good because you're still a young man. You're still a young artist learning, and that's just the process.
It's exciting, and I'm really excited to see one of my favorite musicians in the area. Her name is Emily Ruth Ratner, and I love her voice so much because it sounds like Lana Del Rey, and Lana Del Rey is a famous musician that I love. And so she'll be playing, I think, at the 20 under 20 competition at Lake Martin Songwriters Festival. And it's just one of those things I'm excited as heck.
But when you get to play with folks like that, you're talking about you need to learn how to practice. Well, you need to practice.
Yeah, you need to practice a little more.
That it's like I've always heard with anything, when you're practicing with. If you're playing golf with somebody, play golf with somebody that's really good.
Yeah.
They'll up your game, but also you'll learn from how to do this,
those little intricacies. That was so. I mentioned, I guess a month or two ago now that I was heading to Nashville to hang out with my friend D. White for a week, and so that turned out great. I got to songwrite with D, and then another songwriter named Steve O'Brien, and we wrote a song that Monday. And but just practicing with D. White. He's such an incredible musician. He was on the Opry on the 4th of July, which was amazing. But just picking up the little things that he does, and with his voice, he has that really traditional country singing sound. If you think the folks like all the old folks, I forgot his name, the guy that sang "I'm No Stranger to the Rain," Keith Whitley.
Yeah, oh boy.
But so that those little intricacies, those little runs you do at the end of lines, it's incredible stuff. And trying to pick up all that I can.
Let me go back to Friday, July the 25th, which will be 5 months away from Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. 7 to 8:30, Lake Martin Pizza on Highway 63. Anna Colson, Blaine Rudd, and the one and only Joshua Michael Wood. Have you ever played with any of these guys?
No, sir. I've never even. I didn't know they existed until I saw that. So it's going to be all brand new, and it's.
Well, like I said, this whole experience that you're going through,
yeah,
it seemed like every time you come out here, you're hitting another level of excitement.
It seems so, yeah. And every time I come out here, I have new news, and that's what I love about my life right now. Is, and a lot of it, I wish I could take credit for it all, but I learned recently a lot of people are conspiring behind my back to help me.
Well, they see that. They believe in you. I've told you the same thing.
Yeah.
I've told Ryan. Again, Ryan Fuller will help your feeling better and get over that COVID. Again, Kane Presley producing the show. Thank you. You've done an excellent job this week, and we're into our last section of the front porch for Friday pre-record. But you're right. When you may have started on this journey and just hit one snag after another. Sometimes you'd have to keep on picking yourself up.
Yeah.
But it seemed like you're hitting the next level, the next level, the next level, one bit at the time. And
it seems like it. It's I think a very natural progression too. It doesn't feel too drastic, and it's not so slow that I just don't feel like I'm making any progress. It's a very steady climb up the staircase, and it's been great. I've got my sights set on some bigger things, and I'd like to produce an album this year for release next year. We'll see how I can get that going. And the biggest thing I'm trying to do around this time is I'm trying to expand the locations I'm playing gigs. So I've been playing at the Jailhouse in Opelika, Cigar and Fine Spirits in Auburn, the Jailhouse. Yeah, it used to be the original jailhouse back in, I think it was the late 1800s in Opelika.
Really?
It was where they would hold prisoners. They would kind of get off the railroad and hold them there temporarily, I think until they would take them to Montgomery.
Really?
And
How neat is that?
Yeah, and then I think they stopped using it as a jailhouse in the early 1900s, and now it's this little speakeasy behind Rock and Roll Pinball.
I be darned.
Yeah.
Webb Pierce was a country artist. He did a song, I'm in the jailhouse now.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That is a classic.
Was that one written by Jimmy Rogers, or did he cover it too?
You know what? That's a good question. That sounds like an old Jimmy Rogers, old yodeler himself. That died of TB. In fact, he even wrote a song. They got TB Blues. Man, that was pretty strong.
Painful.
It was, but he was such a simple simple writer, but I loved the way he sang. Now you got to go back to. He died in his 30s, but you got to go back way back when with country music.
Yeah,
I mean, you could hear you could hear him real good. Very simple on, not a lot of chords in it, but just I don't know. I'm just a big fan of Jimmy Rogers.
Me too. I don't listen to him a whole lot, but I love it when I do. His style was very imperfect, but in a great way.
Yep, that's a good way to put it.
It sounds like the records they were cutting 20 years later at Sun Records in Memphis.
Yep.
The early Johnny Cash stuff, the early Elvis stuff, it was imperfect, but because of that, it had so much character. And it's like what Zach Bryan is doing nowadays. His first record was all cut in a house with a bunch of his friends, and it turned out to be an incredible record. And I'm realizing that for my own music and what I'm thinking about doing with my record is, I could, save up the money and have a professional producer do it, or I could just kind of jerry-rig it, make it DIY, and then have that character that they had in so many of the older records.
I like the way you're going with that, and I'll tell you why. A couple of things. Willie with Red-Headed Stranger.
Yeah.
Real simple.
Yeah.
And they said it ain't gonna work. Well, it worked.
It did.
It worked.
That's such a good album too.
It's one of my favorites. It's just 50 years old this year, matter of fact. Wow. But I think about the way he did it, and I think if you go that route, I think you got to be different.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be too polished and we don't hear it.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I hear that with so many records nowadays. Is they work
the same old. hear the same old thing.
Yeah, and they work on making it so professional, the best players, best producers, best musicians, and it ends up sounding like elevator music to me. Or maybe not sound like it, but that's the feeling I get.
I know.
But when there's some grit to it, some callous, is that like kind of some oddities to it, that doesn't work, but it works because it doesn't work. It's, I don't know how to explain it, but just the imperfections are what make it.
I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Hey, don't go anywhere. We're going to hear not one, but two Joshua Michael Wood songs coming up. Well, some people call it the Michael House, so we're going to call it the Mitchell House because it's been over there since 1835. Never changed its name. Mitchell House events where you can have a big-time event. In fact, one of the events for the Lake Martin Songwriters Festival will be there. Of course, Vivian Autry, the owner of the Mitchell House, is so much involved in this too, Lake Martin Songwriters Festival. You got an event coming up in 2025 or 2026 when Lake Martin will be 100 years old. Make your plans today.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Benton, Clearing, and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, Clearing, and Grading.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World. '25 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout Central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Country cooking at its finest. Me Mama's Grub Hub, Dadeville, Alabama. Let me tell you something. If you're not from this area, if you're not from the South, but you've heard about really good Southern cooking, you just found the place to go see for yourself. That's Me Mama's Grub Hub, East South Street in Dadeville, Alabama. Joshua Michael Woods out here with us. And let me go back to Webb Pearson. He's in the jailhouse now. Was written by the brakeman himself, or the old TV Blues Jimmy Rogers. And this guy knew right off the bat. And when he said that, like I said a while ago, I was thinking, you know what it does sound like? Well, I looked it up, and he was right. You're fixing to do 2 songs.
Oh, yeah.
Are these songs that you would do at the Songwriters Festival, or you want to share that or not?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
I like your answer.
because these are songs that, so these are more my recent songs. I mentioned last time I was here that these were 2 songs that I'd written in one weekend.
Right.
Right Lane Riding and Mustard and Me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been playing them to my friends and family and open mics in the past month or so, and everybody loves them more than I realized. Like, everybody loves Mustard and Me, and it's like a cheesy song, but my cousin said over the weekend that it's like Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith. I mean, sometimes cheesy is perfect.
Okay.
And so I'll take it, but I'm gonna start with Right Lane Riding. And let's see how bad I can mess
Joshua
this up.
Michael Woods.
Right lane riding through the back of the state, driving 45, don't mind if I'm late, 'cause I ain't going nowhere that I've got to be. Sunday sailing with a beer in my hand, top down music up, hear the rock and roll band, finding heaven in the heart of Dixieland. Well, I ain't got a dime to pay my dues, but I know the remedy when I've got the blues. We'll call it right lane riding, right lane riding, right lane riding, finding heaven in the heart of Dixieland. Shuffling Hank Williams, Sr. and the Son, Waylon and Willie's double shotgun, feel the red dirt rumble, getting hot in the southern sun. Find a shade tree and park a while, pick a little guitar and smile to smile, show the squirrels of the trees the truth about the birds and bees. Well, I ain't got a dime to pay my dues, but I know the remedy when I've got the blues. We'll call it right lane riding, right lane riding, right lane riding, finding heaven in the heart of Dixieland. Well, I ain't got a dime to pay my dues, but I know the remedy when I've got the blues. We'll call it right lane riding, finding heaven in the heart of Dixieland. We'll call it right lane riding, finding heaven in the heart of Dixieland. Oh, oh, oh. Something like that.
Wow, that's a pretty song. I like the guitar riff in it. I mean,
that's probably the first kind of closest thing to a blues song I've ever written.
I like that, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Write it by yourself?
Yep.
Good for
right
you.
Lane riding. Yeah, I wrote it out in a place. My favorite places to songwrite right now are just these dirt roads, county roads out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one around Casita, Alabama, that I like going to, about 15 minutes from where I live. Just middle of nowhere, closest person is probably half a mile or a mile by the way the crow flies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great for songwriting. A lot of mosquitoes, though. But other than itching like mad, you know.
A lot of mosquitoes. What's going to be the next song?
The next song is Mustard and Me.
All right.
It's the song I'm trying to get a sponsorship with.
Okay, good deal.
So any mustard companies out there. Walking past a shop front window on Main Street, peering inside, I saw you. Shopping for a sundress, looking like a princess, a beautiful woman in blue. I stepped inside the front door, creaked across the wood floor, and introduced myself. And by the smile on your face and the way you gave me grace, I knew I'd cracked your shell. I led your hand to a spot I'd planned to have dinner just across the way. I was headed there for a burger and fries and maybe a peach chocolate shake. But sitting down at the table I found my hands began to quiver. I don't know why, I guess the look in your eyes made my heart begin to shiver. And I spilled mustard on my lapel when I tried to muster the courage to tell you what you mean to this boy so green. But now all I have is this mustard in me. Well, you began to chuckle as I began to buckle and turn bright red in the face. I was mortified, I wanted to die, but again you showed me grace. You took the bottle and emptied a dollop on your finger and started to paint. And like a true Van Gogh, you drew to and fro and allowed me to save face. Now 40 years later, I still remember that day in the diner on Main Street. That dress you wore and that checkered floor and all the love you showed to me. Now we still have that blue dress, we have it framed and hanging on the wall. And like yellow paint, you covered it in shapes and flowers you did draw. When I spilled mustard on my lapel, when I tried to muster the courage to tell you what you mean to this boy so green, but now all I have is this mustard in me. And you.
What a catchy song.
I know, I find myself
really
singing it even without the music.
Yeah.
I love it. So that was that song I was telling you about last time.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love it. I love your style because you're right. I think sometimes, I'm not, of course, a songwriter, but I think sometimes to write a good song, you just got to get away from it all.
I think
so,
so,
You got to get out there where you can breathe the air and get your head clear and your heart.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's funny. My songwriting process involves a lot a naps. So
Yeah.
I'll be out there and I'll be like, okay, I don't know what I'm writing next. So I just put down my guitar and lay down and listen to the crickets, and eventually something comes to me, and there you go. And so I love just being able to songwrite in peaceful places like that. I can't songwrite around other people.
Joshua Michael Wood, you're a young person.
Yes, sir.
You're loving what you do, and to be successful, you have the right chemistry. You got everything going for you.
I hope so.
But I also, and I think I've said this to you before, I think your processing, the way you're going about it, you're not rushing. You know you can't get into this, and even if you do make it, it may take longer than what you think it will.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I find some of my favorite musicians, they really never found their, what they were known for until later in life. Even Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson, they were in their 30s and 40s before they really found who they were, and that was in Texas, making it DIY. And Cody Jinks, he was road dogging it for his whole life. I think he started playing country in 05, the year I was born, actually.
20 years ago.
And it wasn't until I think 2016 or 2017 that he was able to actually start making some money, or I guess netting a profit. He said that he was in 6 figures in debt, I think it was, when he was, 35 years old, around 2016. And within 1 year, something turned around. He was about to quit. He was thinking, man, do I quit now or do I keep going? But he kept going, and in the span of 1 more year, he was able to, turn a profit, pay off his debts, and, start going uphill again.
Never say never.
Never say never. Never give up either.
Yeah.
All the best, it seems like it took them decades before they hit, but when they hit, they stuck.
I just saw where a Jelly Roll.
Oh, yeah.
Jelly Roll just donated $50 million, and then I didn't get past where he donated it to, but it was to a good cause. How do you? I don't know. We'll be right back. Friday on the Green tonight, Russell Lands presents Friday on the Green at Russell Crossroads, 6:30 to 8:30. And I might add, this is a free event. Daniel and Mac Daniel, you've heard them around here for years. You love them, and now you get to go see them free of charge at Russell Lands presents Friday on the Green, Russell Crossroads.
The clock is ticking on the spectacular pre-owned truck sale now in progress at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Chevy, Ford, GMC, and Dodge trucks and Toyota trucks too. Full size and heavy duty, smaller trucks, work trucks. Prices and payments on all pre-owned trucks have been slashed. This is your chance to get a clean late model used truck at the price you want. And during the sale, special finance rates are now in effect. This sale may end at any time. One location only, Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama.
Banner Building Summer Sale is happening right now. No money down, no payments for 90 days, plus 12 months with 0 interest now through August 31st on all portable wood and aluminum sheds, carports, garages, and barns built on site or delivered during the summer sales event happening right now at Banner Buildings, 4011 Warm Springs Road in Columbus, or online at bannerbuildingsga.com. Better buildings, better prices, Banner Buildings of Columbus.
Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Hey, we're Kevin and Courtney Hall. I'm a lifelong member of First Baptist Dadeville. My wife joined me after we got married. We really enjoy First Baptist because it is a biblical congregation and very community-minded. Come join us.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool. To Kane Presley. Thank you very much, Kane Presley. Kane, you've done an excellent job this week. Thank you again for taking care of the show, producing. Ryan Fuller, I hope you get over the old COVID-19 real soon and get back out here, because Kane said he won't sleep. He likes to have his sleeping morning. Joshua Michael Woods, thank you for coming out here.
Yes,
Get
sir.
to see you the 25th of this month at Lake Martin Pizza, along with a couple more songwriters. Make sure you put that on your things, dude. Best of luck with your songwriting.
Thank you so much.
And your dream.
Yes, sir.
I can see your dream coming true.
Yes, sir. I'm learning a lot more on how I need to get there, and so if I just put it into action, I know I'll get there.
I know you will.
It's
Y'all have a
exciting.
great weekend. We'll see you back out here early Monday morning.